Yo, what's good people? As you can see, I'm at PSV's academy training ground and I haven't got a trial. I'm here to see if I've got the brains to be a professional footballer. I'd like to think I've got the ability. So if I do well in this test, then maybe PSV, you can give me a call. Anyway, let's see how I do, man.
What's necessary to assess the brain objectively is that you offer tasks, and there's neuroscientific tasks and challenging your brain functions. It's about working memory, it's about anticipation, about control, about attention. And some of the people are very good at remembering, others at switching attention or engaging attention. And it's really helpful that we now, after the research, understand what football at elite level requires from the human brain. And if you have an assessment of someone's brain, you can compare that with the benchmarks, with the threshold levels. And if you understand the threshold levels and the brain scores, then you have a match or not.
Things changing direction, bro. No, nothing is changing direction. Oh, I'm having an actual howlers right now. This is just embarrassing, really.
It gives us some more insight and understanding of a new piece of the puzzle of football. So next to like physical skills, technical skills, tactical skills, we are able to get some more insight into what I said, a new piece of the puzzle, which is called the cognitive skills of the players.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Let myself down. Like, composure.
And if you look at football on the pitch, you see athletes jumping and running. So it's not surprising that the idea was that it's primarily physical, but I think we proved in the last 10 years that it's primarily a brain activity. And if you understand that before you jump or run, you need to make a decision, then decision making is crucial. Then now, today, we understand that cognitive performance is as crucial as physical performance for football.
Yeah, I think not only that game, but also the other type of things they do at the club around cognitive practice has helped me on the field for sure.
Yeah, maybe I ain't got the brains to be a footballer, man, because this is taking me that I would have stopped by now, right? This is crazy.
There's a specific threshold that you will need to have to become a professional football player. If it's in terms of speed or technical skills, understanding of the game, maybe motivation, I think the same is true for cognitive skills. So you need to have a specific amount of speed of thinking, on specific positions on the pitch, also a specific amount of capacity, collect, store and use information that you are collecting. And on top of these thresholds, I think you will have your outstanding skills.
That was slow.
It's also about compensation. So if you're not so technical, maybe you're fast, so you compensate for that. And it's also brain-wise. If you perform, for example, 50 on a scale of 1 to 100, then maybe it's okay if you compensate for that with the other factors. But if you can't compensate for it, then it's a very high-risk investment. And it's very important to take it serious.
Synchronize the brain. This game measures your attention skills. Oh, gosh.
I think teams should get involved in it, especially for players at younger ages to implement it into, when they're developing still. I think it can be a good thing for them.
I think every club who understands that besides buying talents, building talents is an option. If you take that serious, then you also need to look at your talent identification process. And especially in player recruitment, I think brain-based assessment, like those of Brains First, can play a big role in that to be successful.
I got to finish strong, man. I need to make it pro. Let's have it.
The biggest success story, I think, is that we improved as a club in general in our identification processes and in our development programs. I think that's the biggest step. It's always difficult to say we won more trophies or players developed better because of this or other things. But I do think it's really of added value to our individual programs.
It's not by coincidence that a club like Southampton chose the Brains First way for the talent identification process. This is about innovation, and if you have to challenge the status quo, if you want to become one of the best elite teams in Europe, then you have to do something different. Because if you copy them, you will lose because the budget is smaller. And now with this technology, you can try to jump higher. And I think that's the reason why the challengers in Europe choose for this innovation.
This is so slow. Damn, that was slow.
From the company, you get a report that looks like this, and it gives you a football brain score.
Okay.
And the football brain score goes from 0 to 100, and on this axis you scored 37. So based on this number, I would recommend to not take you.
Gosh! Gosh!
So I would like to zoom in on this, because I think there are strengths and a little bit of weaknesses.
Okay.
We need to focus on the strengths, I think.
Okay, yeah, we definitely do.
And then we move to the left.
Yeah.
This is the profile every PSV player has. You see all the players here, all the teams being selected, based on, I think, more than 4,000 measurements of individual athletes. We are able to create a PSV norm. And that means you get a score between 0 and 100 again. You have a score of 51.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's working memory capacity. So how good are you in collecting and storing the information that's happening around you on the pitch and to use it to make decisions? So you can imagine like a midfielder needs a bigger capacity than a winger, for instance.
Yeah.
Because there's more information around him.
Yeah.
So we see, especially in the middle of the pitch, these players have high values here.
Okay, so my value is like what?
It's average. It's good.
So I could be a midfielder.
Maybe, yes. If you have other qualities. Then the next one, I think you will find that more hard. We call it detailed working memory capacity.
Is that the arrows when it was changing direction?
Yes.
That's just not happening.
Yeah.
That one, I'm be honest, that was terrible for me.
Yeah, there was a score of 23 out
Yeah,
of
I'll
100.
take it. I'll take it.
It's below average, so you will probably have difficulties with getting the details out of a lot of information.
Really?
On the pitch, but also when talking with somebody, getting the most important things out of it might be difficult for you.
So just even outside of football, I might just not be good at.
Yes, it's the eye for detail.
Gosh.
And I'm wondering if you recognize this in real life as well. Then if we go to the third and fourth game, now it gets really interesting, because I see some strengths there. And this is what I was talking about, characteristics, but the accuracy, or we call it impulse control, is 84.
Okay, I take that. That's
So
out of 100.
Yes, so your
Out of 100.
Your speed is average, and you make quite a lot of good decisions there. The brain is prepared for this, I could say.
I love that.
The speed is there.
I love that.
And in combination with accuracy. If you would increase speed and choose to be more fast and reduce accuracy,
Yeah.
it will move like this, and it will be above average speed and a bit more average
I get you.
accuracy.
I get you.
It's the strategy you use. 58 in thinking speed.
Not bad.
It's even above average.
Yeah.
And the sharpness there, the accuracy, 83. So again, very accurate.
That's amazing.
So I think, based on this profile, on the pitch but also in real life, you're a person that is able to quite collect some information and is very accurate in what he does.
Jeez, I take that. Thank you very much. I take that. I'm accurate in what I do. So from this year, obviously you said it depends on the positions and stuff like that.
Yes.
But if you saw this year, what position would you think this person is?
A defender, maybe?
Yeah.
Because you have quite a good overview of what's happening. It's average. It will help you if you have the play in front of you.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to remember what's in the back. And the decisions you make are very accurate. So speed is also okay. And I think that's important in defending as well.
No, I take that. Traditionally, I'm a right back, so I think that makes sense. So, other areas, when I come back, I'll improve, my reaction times, and the other, I can't lie. This one there.
The eye for detail.
Yeah, I don't know if I can ever improve on that one. But it was difficult. It was harder than I thought it would be. Ah, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate you going through all of it with me. Like
So
I said, I'll let you know how it goes and how everyone takes the score. 37, I feel like that's harsh, if I'm being honest, in terms of my brain, as a top footballer. I thought I would be more average than that.
Don't tell Erik.
Yeah. Gosh.